guys, Jason the X for SC and S Live, powered by Cinelinks.com, and this is the figure review, well, vehicle review, of the Star Wars The Black Series Rey Speeder that she used on Jakku. Now, this was released along with the Luke Speeder, which I wish you guys could see my review station. It is full of stuff right now, and I don't have any room. This thing is taking up a lot of room just because it's a big piece, but yeah, as I said on my T-34 review, these were reduced down to about 45 bucks at Target, from 60, which is a better price point, I think. And yeah, I picked up both of them at the same time just because they are that cool. So yeah, we're going to get into this, but first let's go ahead and take a look at the box that it comes in. And it is a large box. And you see you got the figure window over here. And you can see the accessories it comes with, but and there you got Rey on the side, you got her junk. Love this artwork. A ding on the side. I love this because the T-34 has it as well. So got a little product shot there. Like I said, there's the window. There's the other side of it. On the side, you have 03 Rey Speeder. And look at everything else. On top, you have the engine exposed here. On the side, you've got a shot of Rey with her goggles on. And right over here, got just a product shot. First, let's go ahead and look at the bio real quick. I'm going to pause that. All the languages you would need. But yeah, just got this here. You got the nice stand, tilts and everything. The junk, got Rey. I like this Rey comes with the good staff and not the one that came with the first figure. But yeah, this is really a good piece. I actually like picking this up. I saw this several times in the smaller scale and didn't pick it up. I did think it was cool though. But, oops, somebody fell over there. So there you have the speeder, and we'll get a little bit of a close-up here. The good thing about this vehicle is I don't have to do too much zooming, but look at that. It says, got the dent. The dent, this is special to me. You'll have to understand why. I love the venting on the front. How it's got the little grooves down here. Like somebody took their finger and kind of grooved down on it. And if you were a kid and you ever had the chance to do this, and maybe you did that to some tin venting on a car. Got the bag of junk on the side. This is cloth goods. This is all one piece inside. You got the staff sitting up here, and the hooks. We'll get into that. On the bottom, you do have this clear stand, which is on a ball joint, so you can get some pretty good posing out of that. Going around here to the back, you have Rey in a sitting position. The vehicle does have peg holes for her feet, so they're holding in. And she has cloth goods too, which we'll get into that. You got the fins and two big engines on the back. The fins will tilt in and out. Saddle here. Saddle, seat. Other side, not much here, but all this does do something. At the bottom you have these little ventings, or I don't know what they are. I don't. But yeah, a pretty cool vehicle. And we're going to take all this stuff off just to show you everything that it's capable of. But first off, first accessory, she does have the staff, which is the one that comes with the newer Rey figure. Got the more wider strap, so you can get this on and off of her shoulders. But yeah, it looks pretty good. Everybody knows the Rey staff. She's still got that thing, even when she went to go see Luke. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's a lightsaber. I don't know. And the figure, we will get her off of the speeder. Just so we can take a further look at the vehicle. And you do have this netting here, which is connected by the hooks up here, which are actually a bit of a softer plastic, by the way. And this weird strap here, which is soft fit. Now, this whole junk that was on the side, this is actually kind of a soft piece at points, but yeah, you can take it off. It's just got the two pegs on the back here that peg in here and here. But I like the effect that it has, and you can put that on and off. But now we're going to just take it off. You've got some opening compartments on this. You have one up here where you can see the engine. Going around to the other side, you have another compartment where you can see the engine. But the thing about all this is you can take this whole panel off. There you go. Now you can see all of this thing is all engine and fin. It's like a fighter jet almost. Not to be confused with Finn from the first order. You do have these little I guess these are steering models in the front or something, but you know, fins, they pop right off. I thought they were posable for a bit, but they're not. They just pop on and off. But it's really cool. I love all the weathering and the damage on here, and just a really cool piece. Up at the top you have some controls, a lot of silver paint. I do hate that mine looks like it didn't get glued together all the way here or something. It's just kind of separating. Maybe that's a screw I could tighten up, but yeah, I do have this just noticeable separation here. Like I said, you have the saddle piece. I'm kind of reviewing this thing backwards because I reviewed Luke first before his speeder. But it is cool, and as you can see, the cloth goods just come right off. You can pin that back on, which I'm going to do right now. Make sure I have it going the right way. You know, with this, you know, she had a certain droid riding in there. Wanted to actually try. This is my first time trying this on camera. So y'all have to bear with me here. I gotta indulge my curiosities. And there we go. We can get, no we can't. We can't get BB-8 in there. I don't know if this side needs to come down or whatever. The net isn't really made to support anything. I thought it would, but it doesn't. So crap. I tried to get you in there, buddy. I tried. But it's still a cool piece, which explains why this just tabs on to the side. Now, as far as the figure Rey, we do have her wearing her Junker outfit. She's wearing gloved hands this time around, so it is a bit different from the regular release, which we will show in a bit. Like I said, she does have her staff. You can hang that over her shoulders. Maybe put it a little bit further that way. A lot of people just prefer to take it over or whatever. Having a hard time fitting that because she has this backpack piece. And the one thing about her hands is her hands are made for holding the grips on the speeder, so it's kind of hard to get her to hold her staff. You can kind of get around where the bindings or wrappings that she has on there. You get her to hold it like that, but it is difficult just because the hand grips are a bit larger than her hands. Now the backpack is very cool. We never did get this. I wish we had gotten this with the regular release Rey. But it's just got straps that you can take down like this. And all this comes apart in the package. So here we have a look at her pack. And very nice detail. My buddy Marla, MC Cubed Cosplay, she made this pack and she got really close to the design of it. I'm going to go check her stuff out. But yeah, really great pack. Like I said, I wish we had gotten this before. It didn't really make any sense until we got this particular Rey. Going back to the figure, she does have her full headpiece here, but what you can do is take this part off. And there you get, and it goes to the floor. It goes right off the table. This part just kind of fits onto her face. It doesn't really peg in or anything. It's just frictioned on there, and I'm worried like if it gets soft, it'll maybe fall off or whatever, but it does stay there fairly well. It doesn't like just fall off, but you can take this off. You can't remove anything else, although it looks like underneath they did sculpt some eyes. I can't tell. It doesn't look like they painted them, but they did sculpt them in there. And she has this top piece here. And, of course, the cloth goods and this larger pouch on the back. Now, comparing her to the other Rey, before we get into articulation, because there is a change there, I'm trying to get her... Oh, there we go. Stand, woman! So, here we have her with regular Rey, who appears to have like a little bump on her head or something. So there you go. She's got a little bit of a different design, of course, with the cloth goods, but they did try to replicate it as much as they could. Of course, the gloves, the different belt. I don't know why my Daisy Ridley figure has a little bump on her head or whatever. I think she fell off the shelf or something. But this figure does have different articulation because the other Daisy figure did not have double jointed knees, and I'm happy to report this one does, and they are necessary to get her onto the speeder. So you can get that all the way up. course, she does have the peg in the foot. Rotate there. Go back and forth. Her hips will go about that far. She does have a twist at the thigh. There's actually a diaphragm joint, which we were missing on our other ray. Are we missing? Well, it's down in the waist instead of like up top. Universal elbow joints, but they are hindered a bit by this plastic. It is a softer version of it, but it is a bit hindered, but not to get her on the speeder. Elbows will go about 90 degrees, a little bit further. Hands will rotate back and forth and spin. Same with the other side. And the head is on a ball joint with a hinge, so she can look down and up fairly well, which, like I said, you kind of need. The only thing is, like, when you get her back into this pose, her head just kind of goes forward unless you really push it. And it's more of this neck piece that keeps her from looking directly forward. If you saw her on the speeder, she looked just a little bit back and did not make it for me. The cloth goods, they seem okay, but they're very flimsy, and it doesn't seem like they're in the right spot all the time. You're constantly adjusting them. But otherwise, it is a very nice piece. Now, comparing this vehicle to another one that I just reviewed, here it is next to the T-34 Land Speeder. Another Black Series vehicle. And good size. I love the dents in the front of the vehicle. This is Luke's kid. I'm hoping it's Luke's kid. They both have similarities I really like. Also, here it is compared to the Speeder Bike. So, good size, good size. And it fell over. So there we go, guys. Like I said, these are reduced to $45 at my Walmart here in Texas. I hope they would be the same for your area, but if not, hold out. Maybe Amazon or somebody else will have a sale on them. And I think $45 is the right price point to pick these guys up at. Not $60, $45. Just about hits the mark, especially for what they're giving you. It just seems like a fair price. Anyway, guys, I'm Jason Next. Make sure you like this video, subscribe, go to cinelinks.com, and check them out. But until next time, guys, I will catch you later.